Someone asked me why, since I frequently talk about some of the problems with black people, why don't I also make videos about some of the accomplishments they've made? I think that's a fair question, so I'll go ahead and answer it. Well, first of all, I make videos for adults. What does that have to do with anything? Well, I'll get back to that in a minute. Yes, black Americans, or black people period, have accomplished a lot and even overcome a lot. I think most of my viewers are in their 20s and up, and they know about those accomplishments. But if you don't, you can type things into the search engine in Google and also here on YouTube and find videos about it. And they'll be better researched than I have time to do myself. I never have to do a whole lot of research for my videos, if any, because I speak on things that I know about. But anyway, I think most people, regardless of race, who listen to my videos know that black people have accomplished a lot in this country. However, despite those accomplishments, we still have things that we need to work on, and there are some areas where I think we're actually moving backwards. I think it's important to talk about those things. Now, as I've said before, I don't talk about anything and everything. For one thing, I prefer to only cover topics if I think I can bring something kind of fresh to the table, or add a new perspective, or find a way to make it interesting all over again. But anyway, here's my thing. If you feel like the topics that I choose for my videos are going to make black people feel like they're not doing anything right, bringing up the accomplishments of other black people is not going to help that. You don't get self-esteem or self-worth or feel like you accomplished something based on somebody else's accomplishments. You need to accomplish things for yourself. Now, I mentioned earlier on in the video that I make videos for adults. If we were talking about children, then yes, it's very important for children to have role models. But even that needs to be accompanied by them achieving their own goals. You want to set goals for children that are not too hard, but not too easy either. So then when they accomplish those goals, they can say, look at what I did, and they will feel good about that. Role models like Ben Carson or Malcolm X or even Barack Obama are good, but I think the people who make the best role models for kids are people who are actually in their lives, who can guide them and show them what they need to do firsthand. We can only read books or watch movies about what Martin Luther King did or Madam C.J. Walker. But if you have a father or an uncle or a neighbor who has accomplished a lot in life and they can show you how they did that, that makes the best role model. But even with those role models, children still need to accomplish things for themselves. That's what's going to make them feel good. That's what's going to make them proud of themselves. But if we're talking about adults, and that is my listening audience, adults, I may have a few teen listeners here and there, but I think most of my viewers are adults. How is me making videos about the accomplishments of other black people going to help you as an adult? If you're 40 years old and you haven't done anything with your life or you keep messing up, a video about some black person who invented something back in the 1800s isn't going to help you. We need to talk about what you're doing wrong and how you can fix that. When I was debating the white nationalists, I used to get on to them about claiming the accomplishments of other white people. They would get this false sense of pride and accomplishment by saying, well, I'm from the race of people who invented the light bulb and the A-bomb and the computer and the automobile. And I'm like, okay, you work at Home Depot. Well, yeah, but my race did this, that, and the other. Home Depot. Now, there's nothing wrong with working at Home Depot, but don't be trying to compare yourself to Alexander Graham Bell. So this whole idea of being able to derive self-esteem and pride from the accomplishments of other people just because they happen to be the same skin color as you is kind of ridiculous. Go ahead and use them for inspiration, but you're not going to feel good about yourself until you do something. Me watching Michael Jordan shoot free throws isn't going to help me. I need to shoot some free throws for myself. And when I start to make some of those shots consistently, I'm going to feel good. There's a woman on here who I'm subscribed to, and she does wonderful natural hair tutorials. She goes step by step exactly how to care for your natural hair. She even suggests products that you should use. But you know what? As thorough as she is, watching her videos is not going to get my hair done. I have to do my hair. And just because she's black and her hair looks good does not make my hair look good. Me doing my hair makes me look good. I can use her for inspiration, but I still got to do my own hair. So that's about all I have to say about that. I'm all for role models and giving people pep talks, but people are not going to feel good about themselves until they accomplish something. And that accomplishment may be as simple as figuring out something they're doing wrong in their life and fixing it. That's why I make my videos. If there's an error that I see a lot of black people making and I feel that I can say something to help, I'll make a video about it. And you know what? If I make a video and it helps somebody, then I accomplished something, and I can feel good about that.